Hello and welcome Reds to another Matchday Live here. I'm your host Jack McIndoe and we're taking you through every single last kick of the game at Anfield. Reds, hopefully it's a back-to-back win really for Liverpool, of course. A win midweek against Inter Milan, a very difficult Inter Milan side as well, of course. We will take those penalties all day long. Floody and Wirtz getting taken down. And yeah, still the rivals, still moaning. And it's Saturday as well. But we move, Reds, straight into the starting 11 for the mighty Reds this afternoon. Similar, obviously, diamond formation by the looks of it. Might be a couple of tweaks, but obviously, as me and the lads and obviously Guy mentioned as well, there's no. We could do some more extra midfielders as well. But yeah, we'll get straight into it. As you can see on the video printer on the bottom as well. Alisson, Joe Gomez, Kanate, Virgil van Dijk, Milos Kerkez, and then the midfield of Gravenberch, Curtis Jones, Szoboszlai, McAllister, Floody and Wirtz, and up front for the Reds this afternoon is Hugo Ekitike as well. The Frenchman leading the line, of course, on the bench for Liverpool this afternoon. The big one, obviously, Mohamed Salah isn't in the starting 11. He is on the bench, though. The Egyptian back in. I'm guessing he must have apologised in-house, obviously, to his teammates as well. I don't think that would have been the case if he didn't. I don't think Arne Slot would have very much happily taken him into the group again if he didn't do that. Obviously, the bench, Chiesa, Isaac, Lucky, Mamadashvili, Rio Ngamua, Calvin Ramsey, Andy Robbo, and Mohamed Salah make the rest of the bench as well, Reds. Let us know your score predictions in the comment section below as well, Reds. A win is all that we want this afternoon. If it comes off a 30-yard deflection into the back of the net, we will take that all day, every day of the week, of course. We're not in the business of... We're in the business of just trying to get results anyway, aren't we? Of course, the first 5 league games, as we said on Wednesday night, on Tuesday night, against Inter, we started really well this season in regards to picking up points. The performance level wasn't quite there at the beginning of the year, of course. Even still till this day, obviously 15-16 games into the Premier League campaign, a lot of disappointing results along the way, and you'd like to hope as we progress into the Christmas period, post-January and February time, Liverpool will hopefully start to rebuild some momentum. Obviously, picking up points, keeping clean sheets is paramount for Liverpool, especially if we want to be chasing European competition today. And I know, obviously, we'll have a little look in terms of analysis within this Brighton side, of course. We'll go through in a little second as well, Reds. But yeah, it's not the Brighton of old, minus obviously Alexis McAllister, Caicedo, and many other great. Stepinian did go to AC Milan in the summer as well, so they are missing quite a fair chunk of their key players that are very much the fully established Brighton within a regular team in the division as well. It's always I always say them, Brighton, Brentford. 2 of the most great, well-run football clubs. We all know that as well. But I think in terms of what they do with the data as well, in terms of bringing in players, it's fascinating. Obviously, there's people with massive degrees like analysing Brighton. How do they do it? But their model works, and it works well for them. And obviously, they're selling McAllister and mainly the big player, obviously Caicedo, for 100+ million. It's not too bad, is it? That's how you run a football club properly, and obviously that's how Brighton can very much survive in the Premier League. Of course, I think if you ask Brighton, of course, do you like to sign the £5-10 million players? But if it come round to it, I think they could certainly splash a lot of cash anyway in the transfer market if it was needed as well. So long may continue them being in the division. I think it's a breath of fresh air. The likes of Brighton, the likes of Brentford really continue to promote football in the right way in terms of how to run a football club. Of course, Liverpool, we've certainly over the last 10 years, we've developed a football club in every avenue in terms of scouting department, recruitment as well. How we identify players has really improved, and that's been a massive upturn in terms of not just Liverpool, but Brighton and other teams in the division, how they have been able to establish themselves as a Premier League outfit on a consistent basis as well, Reds. But yeah, I'm going to go with a 2 2-3 today for Liverpool. I do think, obviously, I'll speak about Brighton in a little second as well with Eds, but a lot of the talk, get your score predictions in the comment section below. Steve's gone with 2-1 to Liverpool. Yeah, a win for Liverpool would be nice, lads. Certainly as well. But not too bad, lad. I hope you're all well. Reds, watching, listening, whatever you're doing, everyone. Hope you're all having a fantastic start to your weekend. And let's hope Liverpool come off 3 p.m. Obviously, to end with all 3 points at Anfield this afternoon as well, Reds. So, yeah, strap in. Hopefully, we do see a bit more of a better performance than we have seen over the last couple of months. The last couple of weeks, we've kind of, and I get where Arne Slot's come from, in terms of unbeaten in the last 3 games, Liverpool, of course, in the league and everything. So there is a bit of consistency. I think clean sheets, the goals we conceded against Leeds were a joke, in all honesty. Silly, 2-0 up. That's all about your in-game management, not just from a coaching perspective, but in terms of the players on the pitch as well. Just being a lot more technically switched on, more astute really in regards to just understanding, taking the minutes out of the game if needs be, and just keeping hold of the ball as well. But hopefully, if we are in a lead today, we are very much showcasing our quality, just not panicking. Even if Brighton do get a goal today, don't panic. Believe in yourselves, Reds, and just keep hold of the football. We're fully capable, and especially with about 1,001 midfielders on the pitch today, then hopefully that is the case. We can just control the game and very much kill the game, because that's what you need to do against Brighton anyway. We'll get into the little bit of analysis anyway in regards to how well they have fared for anyone that's not seen them so far this season. Christmas is a while away, mate. We got the 30th of December, but got you Merry Christmas in early, lads. Happy Christmas, bud. And obviously, anyone celebrating the holiday period as well in December, wishing you all the best as well. But we've got plenty of football to get stuck into, so and chat. I'll see you very soon anyway, of course. The Champions League football, and of course the Premier League is still on the horizon. I think we played Champions League, is it January? Obviously it's all Premier League, all FA Cup as well now. Obviously Barnsley in a couple of days time anyway, so yeah, that'll be very fastly approaching. Big up there to Toshin, 3-1 for him. Feels like will be a big performance from Viet, and against Van Hekke as well. It's always a joy. If anyone's ever watched me do a watch long against Brighton, I've come out with some Paul Mason crackers on my pronunciations on some of the Brighton lads anyway, but it's all part of fun of the game anyway. So we'll get to the Brighton start 11 in a little second, and you can have a bit of fun anyway, chat. So in terms of the Brighton starting 11, I'll also get it up anyway. Obviously, as we said, no. So the Bergen in goal, Max Riefer as well, Van Hekke, Dunk, Kadaloglu, obviously the Turkish full-back as well, can facilitate down the right, but he's playing left-back this afternoon. That is more of his favourable position down the left-hand channel of the defence. And then Hilshenwood as well, Belieber, Minter, Grude, number 8 for Brighton, who's done quite really well this season so far. Gomez, and obviously Rutter as well, leading the line, the former Leeds United attacking midfielder, can play striker as well, so he's a very good forward. Signed for big money, of course, anyway, for Leeds United, and obviously signed for Brighton as well for a lot of money. In terms of substitutions bench for Brighton this afternoon, you've got James Milner on the bench anyway. It's always great. We are in 2025, and James Milner, he's a Liverpool legend for me in terms of the professionalism as well, like a modern day legend. Really, Liverpool and him, Henderson, and players within that side over the last 10-year period. Like, we are where we are because the type of calibre and the type of professionals. If we had another 10 James Milners in this current squad, then we'd be doing amazing, really. With his attitude, one of the biggest pros. And to play that long, and obviously to be in whatever his record-breaking Premier League season. He's not too many appearances off beating the record for the most appearances in the Premier League, and hopefully he does get that. I'm pretty sure he'll have a little run out today. Hopefully it's when Liverpool are 4-0 up today, and it's not where he's defending a lead anyway. But Milner's on the bench as well. Sorry there, chat. And then you've got De Kuiper, obviously the Belgian fullback, the new sign for them. You've got Mitoma, on the bench. You've got Veltman as well. Danny Welbeck, surprisingly, is on the bench, considering he's their top goal scorer in the Premier League. But it will be interesting to see what the Brighton coach's understanding is of that. But I think it's just a case of just managing his minutes, really, because there's looking at their squad depth, they've not got a lot of not a big squad, in all honesty, compared to the squad in which they have had down the years as well. So yeah, chat, that was their starting 11. I got there eventually anyway. But chat, as I said, we'll have a look in terms of obviously the squad, and in terms of we just mentioned obviously Danny Welbeck. In terms of all competitions, goals and assists, the biggest contributor has been Danny Welbeck. This is all in all competitions as well. Obviously registered 7 goals, 1 assist for Brighton across all competitions. Of course, Premier League goals, 7 goals in the Premier League as well. And then the second highest goal scorer / assister is obviously the Paraguayan midfielder Diego Gomez as well. He scored an absolute couple of rockets already this season, a couple of goal of the season contenders as well. Obviously the Paraguay midfielder, so another player to keep an eye on. Obviously he is in the midfield today for Brighton, so we've got to keep an eye on him. Minter, obviously 1 goal, 4 assists. Obviously their third highest goal and assist alongside the Greek forwards anyway, who was linked with Liverpool. Obviously Dave and Bart did do a couple of shows in the summer. If you missed them anyway, go and check them out. Obviously on the transfer on the data pods as well. Stefanos Tsitsipas, obviously the Greek forward, is currently out injured now, the 19-year-old, which is disappointing. Obviously I don't know, let's have a little look on my notes. Was he what injury? Yeah. Is it? Yeah, a knee injury, so that's looking too bad. It's very much, especially when he was coming into a bit of form. He just recently scored over the last week or so as well. So yeah, an interesting player, another typical Brighton forward as well. Obviously Evan Ferguson is currently on loan in Roma. Did score midweek as well. Just a bit of a weird one. Evan Ferguson didn't quite work out he's still a young player. He can still probably establish himself in the Premier League, but I think it's good that he's getting a couple of games. A very good run out at Roma under Gasperini in the Serie A, so that's good for him. And then obviously Brighton, will very much benefit from that overall quality as well. So let us know your thoughts. So you're looking across that Brighton side, and I don't want to jinx it really, Reds, but in terms of goals for Brighton this season, I think they have really struggled. Curran scored 5 today, hopefully not anyway. But you look at Danny Welbeck, who was on the bench, obviously Diego Gomez, Minte, just got to keep him quiet as well. In terms of goals, contributions across the pitch as well in the Premier League, you are very much looking at Danny Welbeck 7. Obviously Van Hekke, their third highest goal scorer in the Premier League so far, the second highest goal scorer, and that says a lot when your centre half is your second highest goal scorer with regards to very much utilising the quality on the pitch. Van Hekke as well, only 25, so chat. Post Van Dijk era, as I said, midweek as well. Possibly, I think City and Liverpool will be all over the Dutchman anyway. Left-sided centre half anyway, but he's very capable on both feet as well. And he's obviously featured for Brighton 15 times this season. But chat, keep an eye on that one really. We all know his quality, but I think in a post-Van Dijk era, I'd like to hope that Liverpool are kind of keeping an eye on him, really, because he will cost a pretty penny, as do most players from Brighton anyway. Probably will cost north of 60, 70 million, given the quality of the lad and given the importance within that Brighton side as well. So we all know his quality, but it will be interesting to see. Obviously, goals from your defence are so important as well. Obviously got 1 assist as well, but that just says a lot about Brighton in regards to this season so far. Just not scoring many goals. You do wonder if they had a consistent alongside Danny Welbeck, if he could very much rotate. We just mentioned Ferguson in Serie A as well, but yeah, if they could add it's not as easy as just saying adding 15, 20 goal a season striker, because they're gold dust really, trying to get hold of one of them anyway. But they can add that. I think they can certainly push for a consistent European spot anyway, maybe 6th, 7th or whatever. in and around that, but it just depends. I'm pretty sure the data lads at Brighton are very much working in overdrive really to try and get that type of calibre of player into the football club as well. So it's going to be interesting, Reds. Yeah, I'm just very surprised that Brighton going into the season haven't really gone out and spent a fair chunk of money, even though that's not their way, but you can certainly spend a bit of money anyway. But yeah, just looking at some of the names, you got Rutter, Minter, DiCaprio, obviously 2 goals in the Premier League. Gomez, it's just not good enough really, for a club of their stature and a club of their standards really, in terms of how well they've done since they come into the Premier League. Go on Liverpool, big up there. Steve as well, big up there. Aristo, big up Jack, double assist for Joe. Yeah, goal on assist, I tell you. The main thing is Aristo and chat. I think we're all made up to see Joe Gomez. It's always a joy now. Whatever happens come at the end of the season, if Joey does depart Liverpool, will be a very sad day because he's the ultimate professional anyway. But it's mad, but you never know. If Gomez does have a till now and the end of the season, if he's touch wood, he's completely fully fit and he's back to his full fitness, and the opportunity's there for Joey to get into the start 11 and make that right back position or centre back position his own, especially if he's looking at going. If Ibu's going in the summer, then certainly there's an opportunity there, but it just always comes down every season to if Gomez can stay fit. There's no doubting the lad's quality. Joe Gomez, just the consistent inability to just stay fit really, which is a frustration not just for all of us, but even most importantly for Joey himself really. He wants to be on the football pitch playing on a week-to-week basis, but if he can turn that tide, if the luck goes his way for the next couple of seasons, then you never know really. Football's a very funny old game as well. Off the back of obviously the window we've just had, he was very close to departing Liverpool, wasn't he? But football can very quickly change a lot of different variables really. Players coming in, players possibly going out in the summer, at the end of the season, or even in January. Anything can happen as well. Could be a blessing in disguise really for Joe Gomez. Wolves will be... I'll tell you what, if Wolves... Chat, there's no... Big up there, mister. A win will do. It's certainly Wolves. I tell you, chat, remember mister saying that. There's more chance of us winning a lottery, mate, isn't there? Put the Euro Millions on. But I tell you, mister, we'll put our hands up anyway, mate. But I tell you, if Arsenal do that, then if they get beat by Wolves, then that's when I think the capitulation for the Premier League title will start today. If I could just imagine it now, like if it happens. But I don't anticipate that to happen. We'd all love it to happen, mate, wouldn't we? But yeah, love it optimism, mate. Obviously, yeah, that'd be funny if it did happen anyway. Speedy recovery, big up there as well. Big up there, chat as well. Wolves where ascend to win, I hope to as well. Yeah. Big up there, Toshin. Speedy recovery for Inrush. Oh, I haven't seen that, Toshin. Obviously, thinking of Ian as well. Rushy, what a legend. I haven't seen that, mate, but that's the case. Hopefully Rushy's okay as well, mate. What a player. Chat, how much would Rushy be anyway? But look after yourself, Rushy. I haven't seen that, Toshin, but if that's the case, mate. But yeah, hopefully Rushy's okay. Aldi, big up there. Storm as well. Yeah, everyone just look after yourself, especially Christmas time as well. Just look after yourself as well. Wrap up warm. Certainly don't want to be getting a chest infection on anyone. As well. Let's see. We'll see how chat. Look after yourselves anyway. But as we said, we are fastly approaching kick-off. Obviously 10 minutes away from Liverpool going head-to-head against Brighton in the Premier League. A result is paramount for Liverpool in terms of just really very much getting back on track, really. That's what we're wanting, in all honesty. But yeah, Reds, let us know. Chat, are you happy seeing Viets? I think obviously there was a couple of reports this week on social media as well. I think obviously it was buying space. We're mentioning some of the quotes. Apparently that Viets is in full confidence. And yeah, just liking. I think Virgil and a lot of the senior lads have very much said about obviously the younger players in the side, players that have just come to Liverpool, not really fully up to speed, really, because obviously when you're playing for Liverpool, obviously, and that's why it's important when I do analyse games to try and be just not over the top, really. I'm disappointed, Reds, when we all are, Reds, but like the players themselves, everyone goes, yeah, the footballers, you should be able to switch off. No, they're humans at the end of the day, and that's why if anyone's doing Liverpool social media content, you've just gotta be aware that obviously players might see some of the stuff and all that, and they are humans at the end of the day, because we all love them to bits, and they can have difficult performances. That's part and parcel of football as well. That's life. You have your ups and downs as well, but for me, that's why I'll analyse the game post-match. I'll be disappointed about the performance, but come on Tuesday, Wednesday, you're in Europe, or on the end of the weekend as well, you get behind them again and just try and give them as much confidence as you possibly can as well. So, and obviously that's why you're looking at Wirtz. Sorry, chat, went on a tangent, but apparently Wirtz is speaking allegedly, and when he was away with the German national side, he was speaking to his colleagues in Germany as well, and people around there saying that he's growing in confidence, and that's amazing if that is the case. He's just got to keep his head down and focus and listen to the people around him at Liverpool, because I think for anyone, even if you're not even a footballer as well, your kind of mind does go on planet Mars if you listen to people on social media as well. It's all rival fans that are jealous because they won Floody and Wirtz in that attacking midfield role as well. Flo's just got to keep his head down, keep on working hard, keep on doing what he's doing anyway. I know people go, he hasn't got a goal. And says, if Salah and the other lads up front could actually finish the dinner, Wirtz could be sat here with about 5 or 6 assists anyway. He just needs his forwards to actually finish the top end of the pitch as well. So yeah, hopefully he gets a goal or assist today. Very much Floody and Wirtz. But yeah, it's games like this, and especially at Anfield. But I tell you what, chat, when he eventually goes into full confidence flow, he's gonna literally be in full flow. Apologies for the bad pun anyway, chat. As well, Tilsheen, I like watching the darts, Tilsheen, but I'm absolutely awful. Literally can't even hit a 20 for the sake of my life anyway. But yeah, I'm guessing you like the darts, mate. It always looks a good bit of fun anyway if you went round the darts. Chat is obviously I think it's the old, used to be called the Echo Arena, the M&S, is it Bank Arena now at Anfield, on Merseyside. So yeah, it's always going to be an Echo Arena for me. But yeah, they do a good darts thing, don't they? Everyone has a good time. But yeah, certainly like watching it, Tilsheen. But you, mate, obviously, hopefully Stephen Bunton, massive Liverpool fan as well. He's sound, Stephen. Looks like a good laugh as well. Did you see the video last season when he done a bit of the darts with Queeve and the other lads and Conor Bradley? I think Kelleher took it a bit too serious anyway, but that's what it's all about anyway. But big up there chat as well. We got to get a win today and tack there down their right hand side where they are weak as well. Big up there, mister. Big up there. How are we, chat? Wirtz needs to get around the penalty box and deep and effective play as well. Yeah, certainly just needs to keep his head up. Gucci's, what a name. But yeah, just keep his head up, keep on working hard, and certainly he is keep on getting into positions in those central midfield positions as well. Big up there, Trev. How are we, la? How are we, fella? We have 2 keepers on the bench. Big up there, Ashgar. We have 2 keepers on the bench. When did we last have 2 keepers? Let's have one in the league. I'm not too sure. Have I missed a goalie, chat? I do apologise. Have I missed Woodman? I think I might have. Is Woodman on the bench? Well, the thing I'm looking at, chat, apologies. Woodman, by the looks of it, as Tilsheen said there. Ashgar said there. Just a quick check. I think I seen the lineup. He was on the bench. Yeah, sorry, chat, I haven't put him on. Apologies. Change that now. But chat, get your score predictions in the comment section below as well. There we go. One sec. Let's put Woodman in there. There we go. Happy days there, Reds. So, of course, Liverpool. Hopefully, Liverpool can just keep on working hard today and very much get a result over the line. One sec. Chat, are you confident for the match tonight? Obviously tonight, wherever you are watching around the world anyway, it's going to be needing a big performance. But yeah, fingers crossed. We can very much. Yeah, there you go. There's nothing. But yeah, Salah on the bench, chat. A lot of the noise will certainly be getting talked about that as well. I tell you what, some people just have far too much time around, don't they? Yeah. Some weird people out there. But yes, yeah. I say in a bit like it's weird people. But yes, obviously the players are coming out of the tunnel. So Reds, I'm hoping for very much a 2-3-0 win for Liverpool. Hopefully we can get the result over the line, and very much a win for Liverpool. Let's have a little look of the starting 11 as well. Let's have a little look. A win for Liverpool in the Premier League would take Liverpool up to 26 points. That'll put it level on points with Crystal Palace, depending on how they do get on against Manchester City as well. It's going to be a very interesting game indeed. You'd expect Manchester City to hopefully draw. Well, they'll win that at home. Away from home, sorry. Palace at home. But it's an opportunity. You'd expect Arsenal against Wolves to win. Obviously being the home side as well anyway, but yeah, some people aren't well, mate, but you need help. Yes, bought them anyway, chat anyway. I banned them. It's just weird, strange. Big up there, Mr. 2-1 win for Liverpool as well. Yeah, big up there, chat. Mister's gone with a 2-1 win. We need a result today, and hopefully we can get it. Anfield. Chat, are we anticipating this to be Salah's last ever game at Liverpool? I tell you, that would be a bit mad indeed anyway. But yeah. Obviously, the African Cup of Nations is literally a couple of days away anyway. Obviously, all the players in European competition do fly out. I think it's on the 15th. That's when all the players in the Premier League very much do depart. For anyone tuning in, Liverpool start 11 is Alisson Becker, Canate, Virgil van Dijk, Kirkers, Gravenberch, Jones, Szoboszlai, McAllister, Wirtz, Ekitike, and of course Joe Gomez playing right back as well, Red. So hopefully there's a turning of the tide really for Liverpool, and Liverpool can just get back to very much winning games of football on a more regular, more consistent basis as well. So yeah, Gravenberch and Jones. It's got it set up as the 6-6 pivot, Jones and Gravenberch. But yeah, Szoboszlai, McAllister, Wirtz, Dom down that right hand side of the midfield as well. But yeah. But yeah, wonder would Salah tried a bit? Yeah, possibly though too, Shane. As I said, Verbergen, Max Weifer as well down the right. The two centre backs of Brighton today, Van Hecker, Dunk, Kananoglu as well. The two number 6s for the away side. Obviously, Baleba and Hilshenwood, and then up front, Rutter, and you've got Gruder, Minter and Gomez in behind the German forward as well. But Reds, keep on getting your comments in as well. Do like, share and subscribe to Anfield Index if you are new to the channel as well. Fastly approaching to 18,000 subscribers as well. But yeah, wait 1 second there, chat. As I say, chat, if you are ahead of people, please don't spoil it for anyone as well. And be watching the live stream. It'd be much appreciated. Spoil you are. Yeah, chat. How are we? But yeah. So where to adapt. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the majority of most players, isn't it, mate? You can never gauge, especially coming from the Bundesliga and other leagues in Europe. Some players really hit the ground running at Liverpool or just in the Premier League in general. And then some of them really do take a lot longer, of course, to very much adapt to life in the Premier League and life in the division as well. So, but yeah, so fingers crossed. Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool down the left-hand side here now. Minter with a bit of a mad clearance, to say at least. Sorry there, chat. We are underway. Ekatike, get in! Apologies, chat. I was trying to sort out the clock. Anyway, but Liverpool 1-0 up anyway. Hugo Ekatike, a ridiculous clearance on to the right-hand side of his own penalty box anyway. But Liverpool 1-0 up anyway, already in this fixture, and what a goal that was. So yeah, Hugo Ekatike, Van Hecker fuming with Minter as well. Ridiculous. You can't be doing that. Get in, Hugo. 1-0 to Liverpool, chat. Apologies, I'm bloody short the timer on the thing. But main thing is, Liverpool, obviously, an assist. It is, chat. So yeah, chat, to use time travelers, because Joe Gomez has already got an assist in the game. Obviously, Joe Gomez with a lovely cushioned header into the penalty box to find Hugo Ekatike. What a finish that was by Hugo. Little touch and a little dink over the Bergen in the Brighton goal anyway. So yeah, that's the start we certainly wanted. But I think the fact that we've got, obviously, Joe Gomez inside the penalty box, that's certainly what you're taking a lot of risks as well. But Liverpool 1-0. And that's the start we certainly wanted for the Mighty Reds this afternoon. Yeah, real day chat. That's exactly what we wanted. The reaction like that. And of course, you just don't have that all the time, really. The camera panning to Salah, of course. Obviously, didn't come out with an apology anyway. But I'm guessing he would have done that internally, or the players probably themselves know what's going on behind closed doors as well from the sporting director position as well. Yeah, Viets. CK. Oh yeah, big up there, chat. Honestly, cold it. Oh yeah, much crisper start as well. It's it's a very rare and it's rare, isn't it, so far this season, chat, that we've come into a game and we've scored so very early on in the game as well, chat. It's exactly what we wanted, but it certainly helps when you've got a player like Minter putting that. It's a ridiculous ball, chat. If you watch it later tonight, trying to hook the ball across a diag switch in his own, literally it's in his own bottom right, the right hand side, the penalty box, the Brighton's penalty box. It's a crazy ball, really, but if you're gonna do that, you've got to make sure that it comes off really from the get go. But Liverpool closing down really well. So, the emphasis now is on Brighton. They need to really push up a lot more higher up the pitch, but Just need the lads at the back just to very much switch on. Yeah, make sure you like, share and subscribe as well, Reds. To Anfield Index. Ball down the right. Goalkeeper's collected that. Anyway. So, at the minute, as it stands, of course, Liverpool move up to 6. That's if Chelsea do draw their game as well. That's still 0-0. Liverpool move up to 6 on 26 points anyway. Obviously, Arsenal and City have still got to play later today as well. Or tomorrow, sorry. Got to keep our heads at the back. Rutter as well now. So as we approach the 6-minute mark, chat, Liverpool 1-0 up. Big up there, Jav. How are we, la? 1-0. Happy days, mate. It's exactly. And tell you what, chat, the finish and the execution, really, from Hugo Ekitike, it's absolutely sublime, really. The fact that he gets, like, the elevation on the shot to get it over the goalkeeper, he was a couple of yards off his line, Verbergen. But done the job. I'll tell you what, if we can get a second goal, it would be, especially in the next 5-10 minutes as well, be massive. But even if we do, I'll tell you what, what an opportunity that was. Really poor by McAllister. Tell you, chance, there's so much space. Very surprised the amount of space for Liverpool on the edge of the penalty box as well. Really promising start so far for Liverpool, and just need to get Flo or McAllister on the edge of the penalty box, and there will be a couple of goals here for Liverpool. Just keep our heads going. Chess, press. But Liverpool have done the hard thing, getting the goal. It's got to keep control now as well. But certainly looks like Liverpool, interestingly enough, Florian Wirtz is playing in that left-hand side of the midfield. So yeah, shape is much better, but the one thing that you do get with Liverpool is variety of midfield, whether that be McAllister, Gravenberch, Wirtz, Jones as well. It's just very much being a case of one way of plugging the gaps, really, and just stopping opposition teams from penetrating in behind and just trying to frustrate them, really. But makes us a lot more better compact from a structural point of view. a sloppy ball. Kept hold of it. Jump. Insured. No foul there, really. Yeah. So 10 minutes in here, Eds. Tell you, Brighton very surprising in terms of not really creating any real clear-cut opportunities. Obviously, Brighton over the last couple of seasons, that's one thing they've done really well, really transitioning the football up the top end of the pitch. But as we said in a little bit of an analysis before the game, just really struggling to score like in regards to a lot of goals, really. Apart from Danny Welbeck, obviously he is on the bench today, obviously mainly due to the rotation, giving him a little bit of a breather as well. But yeah, they don't possess many goals so far in the division. I think that's one of the biggest difficulties really for this Brighton side. Szoboszlai down the right hand side here now. Got an opportunity to cut it across the box. Zlodin just couldn't quite divert that away from goal. Look up there, that's. Yeah. Ooh, just wide there. Matoma cutting in on that right hand flank. Former, obviously, did play for Feyenoord prior to obviously getting that move to, obviously was at Newcastle United anyway. Sold for big money to Brighton. Was it 40 odd million anyway? Very big money indeed. Obviously, certainly a player that Arne Slot will know certainly a lot about anyway. Curtis Jones. Baliba. Obviously, he's been dubbed to be the next. Obviously, Moses Caicedo. Big money indeed. Brighton's number 17. But the fact that he can do it again in this Brighton side, of course, he's a lad with a lot of quality. Certainly has adapted to life in the Premier League really well. Minter on the edge of the box. What a ball that is. Minter, big save by Alisson Becker. Huge save, really. And speaking of Minter, it's a crucial save by Alisson Becker. It was a 1v1 opportunity. Minter absolutely sliced Liverpool's backline open. Gomez should be putting a bit more elevation on that opportunity. But Alisson Becker coming off his line very, very quickly indeed. But so yeah, Minter started this game really well. Obviously, certainly will be at well, it's always an addition for every opposition team when they come to Anfield. Of course, if you have a good game and you want to be, of course, in the minds of the scouts and any potential future opportunities, if you play well and you stand out well against a big side like Liverpool, it provides just always a very good platform. Joe Gomez, he's kept that in. Joe Gomez, oh, it's over the bar. Unlucky there, Joey. I'll tell you what, Joe Gomez turned into Leo Messi for a little second there. On the byline, dribbling it past two Brighton players and doing really well. No, yeah, but it was a lovely ball on the byline. Just needed a bit more of a lower executed shot from Hugo Ekitike. So yeah, Joe Gomez nearly got his second assist of the game. Clearance, like Canate, just went straight to Gomez. Difficult question, mate. I've seen more of Semenyo this season in terms of what I do like anyway. But I think both players, very very high caliber players. I'm not just convinced to play in the left hand channel. How does he fare? The one thing I like about Semenyo is his ability to play on either flank. Obviously, I've only seen the majority of Minter down that right hand channel. Jack, can he play down the left hand side? What's his right boot like? Hopefully we don't find out today anyway, but could have got an assist. But yeah, two very highly quality wingers, and especially if you can do it in the Premier League as well. But yeah, certainly to have a side like Brighton come and get you ready for big money, you've certainly Baleba, Curtis, clearance not the best. A headers, side netting anyway, Rutter. But there again, just another little split second, another reminder to that Liverpool defence that you can't really allow yourself to switch off. It's a poor header away by Curtis Jones. But Rutter, former Leeds man, I'll be quite disappointed that he wasn't able to swivel on it. But yeah, Reds, I'd say for me, Semenyo, only because I've seen him a bit more really and know a bit more about his game. But Minter's a very good player, mate, and certainly a player that certainly you'd expect Liverpool to have a keen eye on. Really, we see him in Semenyo. Certainly would be in like the top bracket of like 5-6 players that certainly would be under the analysis from Liverpool's data department. You expect, considering that to do it in the Premier League as well, I know obviously Prem tax and all that, but it does add to something in regards, because if you're doing it in the Premier League, I think that's why I do look at Erling Haaland chat as well, like the amount of goals and how physically he impacts centre halves and defenders in general in the Premier League. Like if he was to go to La Liga, Haaland, he'd literally get about 60, 70 goals a season in La Liga, just due to the sheer strength of the lad. Gomez, very well defended there by Virgil. But yeah, so the fact that Minter and Semenyo are doing it in the Prem, Hugo just needs to get his head up there really. But yeah, these that's one thing as well, Chatty. He actually tracks back. Fair enough. You can certainly see he's putting an extra couple of yards in today, Minter. I'm pretty sure if Liverpool were scouting him, his agent might have told him anyway. Go on, Hugo. Get your head up, lads. Ekitike down the left-hand channel. Needs a bit of support here. He's got Weaver in front of him. Keep on moving the ball. If we can get a second goal here, that's really important. Just to very much steady the tide of momentum. We did say 2-3-0, didn't I? I think it will be a 2-3-0 job for Liverpool today. If you are tuning in, Reds, a goal from Hugo Ekitike, an assist by Joe Gomez in the opening 2 minutes of the game, really. Fantastic start for the Reds. Joe Gomez, a lovely cushioned header inside, out on the edge of the box, but the ball fell in the penalty area for Hugo Ekitike, who with a fantastic... So Hugo, all action today, tell you. Hugo Ekitike. A lovely little cushioned back heel there from Floody and Viet inside the penalty box. Unselfishly, Hugo, I think that's a shot. It's a shotgun cross anyway. Just dragged it past the left-hand post. Play for about 2 seconds of that. Oh, good. Yeah, some people get sarcasm, don't they? But yeah, never walk alone, Diogo. Come on, Virgil. It's got to be patient. Today is very much a case where Liverpool's got to certainly be patient. Indeed. Patient build up by Liverpool. Opportunities, a fair bit of space here down the right hand channel. Chelsea 1-0. Fair enough. Was that another free? That was another 3 PM kickoff, wasn't it? Referees played advantage. Joe Gomez on the overlap. Oh no, Gomez, please don't be injured, la. Oh. What were we saying top of the show, chat? Just hopefully Joe Gomez looks just gone down really, which is always not a good sign. But yeah, Hugo Ekitike, obviously just reflecting on those big opportunities he's had so far in the game. Goal, assist by Gomez. It's such a, like, the XG probably is a lot more harder because the fact that he's gone over the goalkeeper's head and he's had either side of the goals, like the corners, to shoot from. He's gone with a, reminds me of a Darwin Núñez finish that really. The more, it's more difficult to get that over the goalkeeper's head than the fact that he's just not put it either side. Anyway, the main thing is it ends up in the back of the net anyway, but yeah, Joe Gomez seeking some medical attention in at the minute from the physios. He just can't catch a break, really. Joey. I think they're just waiting for the substitution to come on, really. Yeah, especially with Joe Gomez, you don't really want to be taking any risks, really, indeed. Obviously, Mohamed Salah will be coming on the pitch as well. Mel will be coming on, so you'd expect either Jones or Dominic Szoboszlai to go. Oh, chat now. It's not going right back, chat. Yeah, Salah on for Gomez. Like, he'll be playing right wing. Yeah, looks like it, mate. Unlucky, Joey. Unlucky, lad. Hopefully that's not too long for Gomez, because we certainly do need him, and he's been really good over the last couple of weeks. Like one of the key reasons why Liverpool defensively have looked a lot more very much assured at the back. Obviously a couple of 70-minute cameos. Obviously getting a crucial assist today in the opening 2 minutes of the game. It's obviously sorry there, chat. That substitution. Yeah, it does look like Dom's gone right back, chat. Go on, Mo. Get your head up. Salah. Vitz. Oh no, it's McAllister. Sorry there, chat. Just too overplaying that. Really poor by Liverpool. Should be doing much better than that, really. Just unlucky there on that occasion. There was an overload for Liverpool down that right-hand side. Salah inside the penalty area. Little cued ball cut across. McAllister. He's not greedy there, but if I'm being honest, he needs to be a lot more greedy there. Just smash it across the penalty box and just have a little shot yourself anyway. But he's went with the unselfish decision to do. And just a good run by Mo as well. Make that me notice. Yeah, some of these used to sort of like chat. It's like obviously the regulars in the channel anyway, in the chat and Everton Reds. Oh bloody hell! People have got far too much time on their hands to just create so many YouTube like accounts. You have to be bots anyway, but or if they're not, then they certainly need to seek some help anyway. We know the regulars as well, though, chap. But it's like some of the names and all that. Come on, Liverpool, switch on here. Yates. No counter-attack opportunity here for Liverpool. Ball down the left to Hugo Ekitike. Get your head up, Hugo. Get your head up, Hugo. Oh, I just couldn't quite find it for Yates. Little back heel. Salah. Little give and go. Ekitike. Oh, just wide. Unlucky there. Unlucky there, lad. We go again. Hugo Ekitike. So lovely, well-worked move by Liverpool. Yeah, we are looking better anyway, I think. No surprise really, Reds, in terms of the final third of the pitch since Salah's come on. A bit more of a much better link-up play between the attacking forwards. Which is no surprise indeed. But in terms of shots on target, as we approach the half an hour mark, Brighton have got 1 shot on target. To Liverpool's 1 shot on target. But the main thing is, and that's one of the main reasons why Liverpool in the last couple of weeks kind of seen a little bit, and I say a little bit, of an upturn really with regards to Liverpool's games. It's just very much a lot more of a just taking of our opportunities at the top end of the pitch. Careful there, Grav. Bloody hell. Nearly getting dispossessed there. Hugo, get your heads up. I think Salah looks like he's in an offside position, but the referee's flag stayed down. Tom ends up in the back garden, that one. Yeah, chat. Yeah, big up there. Yeah, it's Salah. Obviously, come on for Joe Gomez. Shots. Yeah, so Gomez is out injured, chat, and it's a bit of a weird one. It's always bad when the player, any player for that matter, just sits on the ground from absolutely nowhere, really. So I'm guessing it was a hold hamstring or whatever. Yeah, Edistone. Bit of could be anything really, mate. Obviously, he was playing through with report over the last couple of weeks, wasn't it? That he was playing through injections and that, but. But in any slight tweak or whatever from Gomez, just tells him to sit down. It's like no reason to get injured, even more injured anyway. Yeah, we will. I think we will sign 2 centre halves and be honest, shot. Everyone's talking about Mark Gahey as well, but I'd like to see Liverpool be a bit more active, getting an extra centre half. Obviously with Leone coming back as well, but that could be, you're looking at like, even with Leone, hopefully he comes back quicker than expected, but even still, you don't want to be rushing him anyway, and you want to be, obviously we talked about Joe Gomez as well. His biggest issue over the last couple of seasons in his Liverpool career was just staying fit, wasn't it? But at the minute, Brighton, they've certainly got back into the shape, really, trying to be a lot more defensively protective of their own penalty area, which was not much needed, because first opening 10-15 minutes, Liverpool could have and should have been really 2-3-0 up if we just played that extra better final through ball to like Hugo as well. So Liverpool got a free kick on the edge of the penalty box down this right hand side. Oh, over the bar. Tell you what, Van Dijk's appealing for a corner, and he certainly got that. Big Dutchman. Van Hecker putting that over the bar. Yeah. See both Virgil and Van Hecker know quite a fair bit of each other. Obviously, two Dutch internationals. Well, he had to bring him on, mate, didn't he? You had to bring him on. Yeah, it really is. Ten minutes left to go in the first opening 45 minutes here, Reds. What's the hell? Liverpool continue to play on here. Go on. Get that ball forward, lads. So Buzz Light. Get your head up. Probably will have a bit more room to very much manoeuvre with those balls into the penalty box. From Dom. Chelsea 1-0 still as well. Go on, Mo, get your heads up. Go on, move it down the right. Go on, Gav. Well done. That's never a foul. Never a foul, man. Referee deemed to have Gravenberg to have fouled him on the edge of the box. Just turned into him, really. He's just tried to do a little bit of a Maradona turn there, Dom. He's got his foot on the ball as well. So first point of contact is from Gravenberg. Yeah. Ridiculous decision to give away a foul there, man. It's just played for it, really. The Brighton left back. That's what Grav's saying. Wiggling his finger, going, nah, that. But yeah, hopefully, in this show, we do get 2 centre halves, mate. That's the main thing. Like, we're going into a league season as well. And I think, whether that be January as well, because there's still a job to be done. We're still in the Champions League. We've somehow got back on track in Europe. If we can win those 2 games in Europe, then I think we've got a big possibility of us finishing at least in the top 8, which would be miraculous, really, when you look at it. Considering how poor we've started this season. But yeah, going to January, get a couple of players as well. Put us in hopefully a much more better position. Because I think now, the fact that Liverpool in the summer, we went out and got Isaac, we went out and got obviously Hugo and Wirtz. Hopefully there's a bit more of a slight change in regards to Just no more messing about, really. If there's a player there for Liverpool to go out and get, and if he can really impact the side, go out and get him. Because we've certainly got the money to do so as a club. And that's going to be a foul on Ekitike. Done really well so far. Gomez and Gruden having a word with the referee, just saying, yeah, it was a foul. End of. Simulation there, really. Knee in the back of Hugo. Thankfully, he's okay, but... standing over this free kick. Come on, get a goal before half time. Ball in, cleared to Viets. Standard proceedings for Curtis. Ball over the top. Well done. Speaking of Jones, he's just got a head on that, really. Minter. Stand him up, stand him up, stand him up. Well done, Ibu. Fantastic defending there. I'd say wash out of Curtis Jones as well. Brighton on the counter attack there, Hazlitt. Brighton manager coming off the bench. Oh, what a ball that is by Mo. Get your head up there, Kirkers. Little dummy. He's got V8. Have a shot there, float. To Ricochet, to Tom. To Gravenberg. Little dummy there. Shot on target. Unlucky. At least we got a shot on target. It's better than nothing, really. But certainly Liverpool manoeuvring the ball in and around the penalty area today. Just need to learn off Salah though. In terms of he's the first in, last out in training as well. That's why if Salah does depart in January or whenever that time does come, obviously the ultimate professional in terms of getting the numbers he has over the last 7-8 year period at Liverpool. It's not by luck, it's by sheer determination, sheer will and quality day after day. Ski hands here, Reds. 3 minutes left to go in the opening 45 minutes here, Reds. And I think Chess even asked us if we could fast forward to the second half, and as long as Liverpool won today, I think we'd all happily take a 1-0. Our heart rates wouldn't, but let's try and get a Gravenberg again, another shot from range. Gravenberg, oh, not the best of clearances. Flo's got it though. Go. It's a foul on McAllister, that referee. Thank you. Minute left in normal time here, Reds. Keep the clean sheet there. Don't be doing nothing stupid. Well done, Vates. Closing down really well. So, probably be a minute. Oh, 3 minutes, I don't know. Bit surprising, really. Suppose with the Joe Gomez injury. So we might not taking a fair bit. Ball over the top. Go on there. Go on, Mo. Go on, Ekatike, he's done well here. Hugo, there's no one in the penalty box there. Ekatike, that's where you want really Hugo to be on the end of that really, but just need a bit more of an opportunity, someone just to come a bit more shorter there. Curtis, 3 minutes added on here, Eds. Played a minute of that, a lot of 2 minutes, 3 minutes, sorry. Salah on the edge of the box, no give and go. Gruder. Ball over the top. Don't dive in. Gomez. To Canoglu. Do you know Chelsea? 1-0. Gomez, big block by Ibu. Pull back in. Take your time, Reds. Well done, Viet. I'm sure there's going to be a foul on Viet. He just went absolutely through him, man. Come on there, FA. Have a little look at this from Gomez. Viet is rolling around on the ground. That's a red card. Chat, that's got to be a red card. That's got to be a red card. But you know what the referee, the Premier League's like? They didn't give that City. Chat, no way, that's not getting looked at. There's high boots, and then there's an absolute joke. GBH. Referee. That should be a red card. It has been absolutely taken out on the edge of the box there. That has to be a red card, Reds. If he escapes a red card here, it's an absolute miracle. Gomez, it's GBH. Send him off. Whoa. They're not giving nothing. You're having a laugh. Absolute joke. Still, chat. Liverpool 1-0. Happy days. But should be playing against 10 men. It's a ridiculous decision. Nothing in this division surprises me with regards to these referees. Absolute joke, mate. My man just took him out. But I suppose if they didn't give there was a D, who was he? What City player that done that in the Premier League, chat? They're not giving that. Like, was it last year or the year before? Yeah, the year before last anyway. It's ridiculous. These referees don't help themselves. What's the point of VAR, chat? Studs absolutely in his chest. Full on Nigel de Jong against Xabi Alonso in the World Cup 2010. It's absolutely... Yeah, technology's there, but... Yeah. I think they must be playing on the fancy football or something, FIFA or whatever, because they're not doing the job. But yeah. Yeah, it's a waste of time. It is. And with regards to Liverpool, total shots for Liverpool 10 to Brighton's 7. Total shots on target for both teams. Chat, sorry, let's get them up. 1 second. Got the full statistics. The biggest statistic is Liverpool are winning 1-0 anyway. Maybe 1 second, let's get the stats up. So half time, as it stands, Liverpool obviously dominating possession, 59% to Brighton's 41%. Expected XG 0.73 to Brighton's 0.96. Obviously, their big chance from Gomez in the first half. Obviously, a huge save by Alisson Becker. That had an XG of 0.58. Just goes to show how much of a tremendous save that was from Ali. And as I was saying with Hugo XG chat, as I was saying with the XG on that, yeah, the XG, as I said, it was a more difficult XG to execute going behind the goalkeeper. The expected XG on that shot from XTK with the goal comes in at 0.21, which is understandable given that it's literally right under the crossbar and it's like literally just slightly above the goalkeeper. If Hugo put that in the top, bottom left, bottom right as well, but this goes to show how much of a clinical finish that was as well. Just Chris Jones looking like Vitinha. Oh, I'll tell you. Chris Jones been tremendous this afternoon, chat. But in terms of total shots, Liverpool 10 to Brighton's 7. Teams, as I said just then, both teams not really created too many opportunities. Obviously, we just mentioned the big opportunity for Brighton in that first opening 45 was obviously the Gomez one with a crucial Alisson Becker smothering of obviously the chance anyway. It's a tremendous save. And obviously it's the McAllister's one where he cuts it across the penalty box as well. So yeah, obviously Ekatike was the shot on target. Liverpool's only second shot on target come in the 42nd minute as well. So with regards to Liverpool in terms of their chance creating, in terms of not the best in terms of getting shots on target as well, again, only 2 shots on target for Liverpool over the space of the 45-minute period, or plus the 3 minutes added on. Even still, we're creating a lot of opportunities, but I think a lot of those opportunities for Liverpool, the Ekatike miss on the 20th minute as well. It was another miss from Hugo, so he's missed a couple of opportunities, especially 2 of those missed opportunities from Hugo come down the right-hand side, the penalty box of Brighton as well, so they're on a difficult angle really. It's the kind of cross-come shots really, the opportunities. McAllister as well, obviously that's got a 0.7 XG as well, but yeah, Ekatike, he's had a couple of missed opportunities, but the main thing is if he can try and convert Ekatike's opportunities inside the penalty box to more deadlier opportunities, then I think we might be in with a lot more better joy with regards to that as well at the minute. But yeah, you look at him. So in terms of passing wise, let's have a little look at the statistics. As we said, chat against Inter Milan. Do we even need to look at Jones's pass completion? Not really, because we know it's going to be 90 plus. Yeah, today 93% passing accuracy. Accurate passes 54 out of 58. So he's done well in terms of recycling that ball, keeping all the possession as well. In terms of successful dribbles, 2 out of 3. Accurate long balls, 60%, 3 out of 5 made as well. Ground duels 1, 4 out of 7. Sorry. Aerial duels 1, 0 out of 0 because he's not made any, but that's a very solid performance. Let's have a little look at Gravenberch as well. In terms of Grav's output today, again, another high passing accuracy, 25 out of 27. Quite high in terms of keeping all. And I know it's so important, but even more when you are playing a team like Brighton, who love to play between the lines and look to very much counter-attack opportunities. But you're looking at the ground rules, 1, 2 out of 4 from Gravenberch. So he's had a bit of a solid, successful dribbles. It felt like Grav had made more successful dribbles. Obviously, he's only made 1 out of 1 at the minute. But yeah, keeping the ball ticking, that's what you're wanting, ticking over. The only downside, really, to the first opening 45 minutes, chat, if you're just coming in from work or whatnot, Joe Gomez was forced off on the 26th minute. Chat, let us know if there's any news on social media or whatnot that has very much trickled through. But it looks like Joey has done, might have done his hamstring or whatever anyway, but he just hit the ground really. Just waiting for the substitution to happen. So hopefully it's not a big injury for Joe, but given that he was obviously, the reports over the last couple of weeks, that's some months as well, that Gomez was playing through injections as well. If that's the case, then hopefully it's not a reoccurrence of that issue that he's having as well. But yeah, it's just, he's been phenomenal, I'd say, over the last couple of weeks, really. So crucial to Liverpool in terms of just being a lot more compact in certain games, especially over the last 4 fixtures as well. But it's been good to see him having 60, 70 minute spells, but as his Liverpool career really just been marred with injuries and not really getting big opportunities, and just when he's just not really had a massive run with regards to just staying fit, really. So yeah, the ball needs to be in there. Yeah, it's the main thing there, still 100%. On the famines as well. Yeah, as Red said there. Yeah, 5 minutes, 5 minute little period anyway. But as Mr. said there, yeah, all of the 5 minutes as well. Big up there, Tilsheen. Is he? No, bloody hell. Yeah, big up there. Jones. Yeah, I think we'd all loved Vitinha as well. But yeah, Curtis. The thing is with Curtis, just needs to stay fit, play consistent as well. Oh yeah, nice one there, Gooch. That I was trying to think of. It was the Doku challenge on McAllister a couple of seasons ago. The fact that he didn't give that all those years ago, and obviously didn't give this challenge today as well. So yeah, we're not asking for much as football fans, really. All we're asking for is just a bit of consistency as well. But I think everyone, even non-staunch, non-Liverpool supporters would have said that should have been at least a yellow card. The fact that he didn't even get a yellow card, he did get a yellow card. So that makes it even worse, because he did get issued with a yellow card, Gomez, so he could have certainly analysed it and corrected the referee's decision as well. But just one of them, really, isn't it? Chatty score for Chelsea. Let's have a little look. For Chelsea, it is Palmer and Gusto. So in terms of the table for Liverpool and Chelsea at the minute, for both sides, if it actually works. So that win for Chelsea puts them obviously 3 points ahead of Liverpool in fourth spot anyway. But obviously Liverpool on 26 points at the minute, on in 6th position. Just behind, obviously you've got Arsenal, you've got City, you've still got Palace, and hopefully the City Palace game ends in a draw, in all honesty. That would be nice for us in regards to that. Both teams missing out on all 3 points. And then you got United as well. United could certainly still leapfrog Liverpool if they win their game against Bournemouth, but even still, is that home or away? Yeah, well, United are playing at home against Bournemouth. Just be typical. Bournemouth won't turn up against United at Old Trafford. They always tend to turn up against Liverpool, don't they, Bournemouth, or the big teams, because, of course, we're the defending champions, and you'd expect them to very much... everyone wants to turn up good as well. What's next season? Oh yeah, as Pablo said there, waiting for next season to be more updates on the high foot challenge, and then use that of weights. Yeah, didn't he do that? Chat, did he? Am I correct or probably wrong anyway? But did they do something similar, like at the beginning of the season, high foot challenges, and they used the Doku challenge, on McAllister, even though that wasn't given as a foul? And chat, was I seen something over the season? But yeah, it's ridiculous, man. But yeah, it's alright. They'll use that for next season as well. Yeah, Ali. Yeah, tell you, Jazz. Ali Becker, the best goalkeeper in the land at the minute. But yeah, it's gonna be at yeah, was it? Jazz, nice one. That's and of course, referees' jobs. It's not an easy job. It's one of the most difficult things in football as well. But the referees just make it more difficult for themselves. All the referee has to do there is just communicate with his team. Can he have a look at another angle? I didn't see it. As long as the referee says I didn't see it. But if the referee's seen that from his angle and he hasn't felt it, deemed to be more of a red card as well, then that's where VAR needs to signal to him and just say, yeah, change it or do something. Really, is for just all about communication. Any good team or whatnot, just communicate effectively and just say it was a red card, mate. Simple. Because I swear, chat, if he scores in the second half, well, it's just bound to happen, innit? It's bound that Gomez, I bet you, and we've seen this already on countless occasions already this season. I swear, if Gomez scores against us in the second half, yeah, I want everyone on social media just to very much have these frames of Gomez, yeah, of him in the McAllister challenge. And it's like they'll come out with a statement and say, oh, it was wrong and all that. But yeah. Yeah. So, pick up there into his 30s. Yeah, keepers on going to their late 30s. How old's Ali now, Chas? Is he... Let's have a look. Quick look. 33? Yeah, obviously Van der Sar went on to his later stages, really. The one thing with Ali, though, chat, as we said, coming into this season, he has got a bit of a tendency to just pick up some muscle injuries, which is... and I've noticed as well, though, is Van Dijk's been taking a couple of the goal kicks. He was doing that in European games as well. So is that a case of just managing Ali's hamstrings or his muscle injuries or whatnot? Or is that probably just a tactical ploy, really, just to open up Inter on the night, really, just to try and suck them onto it and try and open them up in behind as well. But it's yeah, we'd all love Ali to just stay fit and for the next 5-6 year period, hopefully he gets a couple more Premier League titles as well. And it's up to Mamardashvili, really, to force himself into the starting 11 as well, as did Kelleher on many of occasions when Ali was out injured. But I think that's one thing that not that we took for granted, but I think we were just so blessed to have Caoimhin Kelleher between the sticks when Ali was out injured, because, of course, obviously, Kelleher getting an opportunity in that Brentford side as well. Now it's good that Caoimh's playing regular football, and that's certainly what he needed and what he deserved, really, for the amount of trophies he did win at Liverpool as well, sometimes on his own, especially when it comes to penalty shootouts as well. So, yeah, you've got a top goalkeeper anyway, Brentford. And if I'm being honest, I do wish Liverpool got a bit more money for Kelleher. Did deserve an extra 10-20 million, but I suppose the fact that Liverpool, we loved them that much as a club. I think we did sell him a bit cheaper than expected, really. Hello, camera. Do you want to wake up? Hello. Sorry there, chat. So yeah, this eCam is an absolute joke sometimes. Just cuts off. You can see my hand as well. I don't know if that's picking up on YouTube as well. It's really laggy. It's not my camera. My camera's sound, but just the software, really, sometimes. Awful. But yeah, there we go. There's a coach. Yeah, obviously, probably will become eventually one game, but you never know. There's been many goalkeepers that have become managers anyway. Is that Has there been many great legendary goalkeepers that have become managers? I think that might be quite rare, wouldn't it? So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting anyway, chance. But second half, fastly approaching here, Reds. If you are listening or watching, we'll very much go into the second half anyway. Second. We are on the halfway line. And the lads are going to be back underway here. Reds, come on Liverpool, attacking the cop end. Fingers crossed the Reds can get another goal and kind of put a bit more of a defensive safety block in front of our goal as well. Liverpool. Of course, the cameras, yeah. Oh, that's not handy for Liverpool. Gomez, even with his yellow card, he misses next week's game. Of course he does. Should be missing this game as well. But chat, I'll be joining Gags after the full-time whistle here, Reds, breaking down the game as well. Obviously, you got the post-match raw lads as well, everyone. The usual setup. Dave and Trevor and the lads taking you through all their analysis after the full-time whistle here at Anfield. If you are an Anfield Index Pro member, you can hit that subscribe button down below as well. If you become a Pro member, obviously £7.99 a month. That's if you are paying through the month as well, monthly. Or if you pay through the year, it comes in at £4.99. Billed as an annual payment for the whole year as £59.99 as well. And what does that do? That unlocks even more great avenues, especially on the Discord, as we mentioned. Obviously, the lads in the studio as well. You can get involved with all of them, pose any questions to the panelists as well, of course. YouTube's just a little bit of a snippet, really, of all the great content. There's a lot more behind that you can unlock, really. Listen to all the podcasts in their full entirety as well. That's going to be a foul on Florian Wirtz. Complete. Flow is okay. Seems to be alright. Nice little quick goal anyway. Any goal, as we said before we come into the game, Chas even would take a 30-yard deflection goal. As long as Liverpool pick up all 3 points today. We can keep a clean sheet here again, Reds. I think Liverpool, the lads at the back are certainly growing in confidence. If we can keep another clean sheet here today, the lads at the back are doing their job. It's just a case of just figuring out just a bit more of a patterns of play, really. Go ahead, Virgil. Lovely little run there. Just about the lads at the top end of the pitch just starting to try and put the ball into the back of the net on a bit more of a consistent basis, to say the least. If you are new round here, make sure you drop a like, drop a subscribe as well to Anfield Index. Okay, Kez. Well done, Hugo. Lovely control. He's done well to keep hold of that. Ekatike. Is that going to be a foul? No. Unlucky there, Hugo. I'll tell you what, we've got some play in our hands there, Reds. The more you see of him on a week-to-week basis, it's the way he travels with the ball, with pace, directness, and certainly that ability to find the back of the net as well, which is the most crucial point. Cut in from the left-hand channel. Obviously, maybe a bit greedy, but at the end of the day, Hugo wanting that second goal as well. I think we'd all have a lot more trust with him in terms of having the ball in the penalty box. Oh, that should be 1-1. That should be 1-1. Gomez, and what did we say at half-time? Gomez shouldn't even be on the pitch, but that should be 1-1, chat. Liverpool massively got away with that. I think he shaded the penalty as he hit the post as well, no? Yeah, big opportunity there. Big let off for Liverpool. It was a tremendous ball to the far stick from Brighton. Liverpool was getting caught. Very sloppy, out of possession there, really. Ball down the left. Soon as I complimented the defence chat, apologies, Keir's the commentator, we've gone absolutely shooting ourselves in the foot, really. Just can't, and it's just all about intensity, really. Just not allowing Brighton back into the game, really. Hold on, left-hand channel. Go on, Hugo. Close that, lads. Oh, he's got away with that. We fit. Playing that all the way back to the Brighton goalkeeper. Get the ball off the pitch, please, Reds. Come on. Ekatike needs a bit of support on the edge of the box. That's better. Well done, Kirkers. Oh, play Kirkers there, Reds. Oh, nearly got our massive slice. Nearly got our 30-yard deflection goal there, Reds. Jones. I'll tell you what, Kirkers has made some tremendous runs so far this afternoon. Just not really getting found. Just a Bosley. Salah, get out the way, la. Is that going to be offside? Yeah. But on a couple of occasions down that left-hand flank, Kirkers getting his head up, really making some attacking opportunities that top end of the pitch. Teammates should be at least trying to find him. Yeah. That's the thing. Sometimes when you are, as Mr. said there, side passing as well. You can side pass all day, every day of the week, as long as it comes out to some benefit at the top ends of the pitch. But like we've done on many occasions so far this season, some games, you watch other teams and especially Man City, especially this season when they've improved. That's where look at Phil Foden's growth in. Phil Foden's playing to still not the maximum level that he's used to anyway, but Foden, when you watch Foden, you watch Ryan Cherki as well, players in that attacking line for City, just players that love to get on the ball and go forward. Like, we've got that with Yates, obviously, picking up the ball on his first thought, and that's why we all love Yates, and obviously why Liverpool spends a lot of money on him, is just that ability to unlock a defence. But Yates can't always do it on himself. He needs some options alongside him as well. He needs players to be trying to break that line, even in midfield, stepping out midfield, trying to break that back line of Brighton today as well, and just try and make those unselfish runs as well at the top end of the pitch. So 55 minutes on here, chat. Still 1-0, even still. Oh, what a ball that is for Brighton. Gomez, edge of the box. Gruder. Wide, thankfully. Again, there's a Brighton goal coming here, Ed. We don't act. We've come out this second half like a completely different team. Obviously, Brighton are trying to get back into the game, so like their half couldn't have gone any worse really than it did in the second half. But so yeah, Gruder, number 8 for Brighton's got that quality. But even still, as I was saying there, chat, Van Dijk's taking the goal kicks. I'm hoping Ali's hamstrings haven't completely gone, you know. It's either Ali can't boot it as further as he used to be able to. As soon as I say that, he's just booted a 30-yard ball. There we go. So it must be a tactical ploy from Arnett to just have Virgil van Dijk come into the penalty box and take the goal kicks. But I just really can't see the benefit in that, and being honest. You'd much rather have that extra man in the midfield or the defence as well. You're just limiting your passing opportunities from the goal kick. Tell you what, good defending that by Verge, but a very well worked channel run from Rutter. Brighton's on the left. Certainly overloading Liverpool's penalty box here. The away side. Liverpool have got to be a lot more switched on, but really poor as we enter the hour mark. Like, we're so deep at the minute. That's got to be a yellow card. There's a 3-on-1 opportunity. We need to score here. Liverpool. Hugo Ekitike, get your head up. Hugo! Oh, it's over the bar. We need to be scoring that. Big opportunity missed by Liverpool. And there will be a Brighton play. Surely getting a yellow card for that. But I tell you what, Liverpool need to be scoring that. And chat, was it one of you said a couple of moments ago, it feels like an age that Liverpool haven't scored since we've last scored a counter-attack, and that presented Liverpool with an excellent opportunity on the breakaway. 3-on-1. You would usually you would have put your mortgage on Hugo putting that in the back of the net. But yeah, fair play by Dunk. Well, he had to take that. He has to take that challenge anyway. He had to take him out, take the yellow card. So Liverpool, we can get that second goal, really be so crucial, especially the way we started the second half. Need to be doing much better. Vietz found Ekitike. Hugo Ekitike, get your head up, Hugo. He sliced it to Salah. Oh, what a save. So yeah, big opportunity there, and the Brighton lads again. Brighton's right hand side of the defence is absolutely at 6s and 7s, really. Absolutely all over the place. But Liverpool now with a corner. So yeah, fingers crossed Liverpool can capitalise on this and just have a bit more of a defensive reassurances as well. Come on, big Vage, big E-boot. Liverpool have only had 2 corners in this game so far. Oh, there we go. Hugo Ekitike, lads. Gets in 2-0. Happy days there. What a performance he's had today as well, chat. There we go, chat. Yeah, don't be spoiling it for chat as well. There we go. You know the rules. But there we go. Hugo Ekitike. Lovely ball into the penalty box. And there, Liverpool have certainly got that bit more assurance now. Bit of more of a safety net in regards to the scoreline. But Mohamed Salah with a tremendous ball into the penalty box there by Mo. Look at that. It's a phenomenal. It's all about that delivery from Mo, really. Fantastic delivery into the far stick. And Hugo Ekitike, all day, every day of the week, putting that into the back of the net. But it's all about that delivery. Get in there, Mo. And there we go. That's what you love to see. Liverpool 2-0 up anyway. Certainly did need that. But I'll tell you what a performance Hugo's put in today, Reds. He's had many big opportunities this afternoon. Let's hopefully he can get it there. Let's hope he can get it a hat-trick. That would be fantastic. But yeah, half an hour left to go on the in the game today. Yeah, we'll get in there, chat. Get in. As we said, chat, on the watch-alongs, you all know the rules anyway, but yeah. Don't be spoiling it, but yeah. No, the majority of you don't, but... Oh, it's got to be a yellow card for Ebu. Ebu's like 30 yards out of position here. Come on, Liverpool, switch on. It's got to be obstruction, referee. All the way back to Ali. There we go. Little Brazilian samba footy there, flicking it up. Would be nice if Hugo can get a fair goal there. Ekitike finding flow. Oh, just couldn't quite get that under a spell. The German. Big up there, Zaz. Big up there, fella. How long do you say? For Gomez, probably a couple of weeks, mate, if it is a hamstring injury or whatever. But you never know with Joe Gomez. The severity of his injuries have very much varied in his Liverpool career, mate. So hopefully it's not too major, but we'll find out after the full-time whistle. When the medical lads have done their analysis, really. Probably find out a bit more in a couple more days as well. But yeah, there we go. Not too bad, that Salah, is he, to come off the bench? Not too bad of a footballer. Wonder where we got him from. But yeah. Obviously, Grudet is coming off here now for Brighton. And Belieber is coming off as well. Obviously, defensive midfielders coming off for Matoma and Ayari as well. Still mad that the Saudi club's bid. What was it, 70-80 million for Matoma? Can't believe that he didn't actually at least accept it, but must have been Matoma didn't really want to transfer. Can't say. Kanate's everywhere the last minute or so. Keep your head, lad. It's when he ball watches, when he follows the ball, when he just needs to stay in position. So a couple of very crucial interceptions. Ebu today. Important. Just got to weather the storm, really. Oh, get it away. Oh, so many Virtus. Is that Kirkers or Virtus down there? We don't want any more injuries, especially with Salah going to AFCON. Don't need any more injuries, please. Well done. Well done there, Ebu. And now, chat, it's all about game management. Game management, 2-0 up. Keep hold of the ball. That's what we said at the top of the show as well, chat. Keep hold of the ball. 25 minutes of just training ground drills. Keeping possession. And not just a case of... And can we actually keep Hugo Ekitike on the pitch as well, chat? I know it's asking a lot from him anyway, but in terms of what Hugo's done really well today is when he's got the ball, he's kept hold of it, he's really drived with the possession. But there we go, John. Well done, lads. Sabozai. Grav. Well done. That's it, Reds. Keep hold of the ball. Go back all the way to the back line. This is now where you can start doing the side-to-side passing as well. When you're 2-0 up, keeping all the possession. Don't need to do like a 60-yard diag across the pitch and just lose possession for possession's sake as well. Opportunity, for Ayari. It's a poor ball. So yeah, Floody inverts. Ball over the top here now. You reckon Salah? Oh, just didn't have that pace on the ball just to get over the top end of the defence. Oh, big save again. Does Ali get a touch on that, or does that just go wide? Mitoma. So yeah, let's have a little look. Does Ali save that? If he does, that's man of the match for him straight away. No, it's just wide. Sorry there, chat. From the camera angle, it looked like Ali had just palmed that to his left-hand side goal and put it out for a throw-in, but Mitoma there. Oh no, Szoboszlai's. How's he gone down? Why has he gone down as well, chat? Oh, he's pointing to his ankle. Liverpool's player of the season's down here, Eds. What happens there? Oh no, chat, this could be a bad injury. What happens here? Dom, he's tracking back. Oh no. Oh no, that's a bad one. I think that might be his... Oh, chat. That's a bad one. I don't... Oh, it's a bad one, chat. Dominic Szoboszlai is going to be out here for months. Oh. It's the last thing we needed. Come on, Dom. But I need to see another angle. If there's contact at the back of his ankle. But looking at the goals, but Liverpool 2-0 up, but Dominic Szoboszlai, we are absolutely knackered if he's I think he will be out for a very prolonged period of time, the Hungarian, but hopefully he's not good, chat. It could be a bad, very, very bad injury. And it will be, I think, judging from his reaction. And I'll tell you what, if He's off on his feet anyway, but Liverpool really don't want to be taking any chances with Dom. He's running it off. There's 20 minutes left to go here. He's running. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's not an injury. Rather not making me, if he is injured, don't make it even worse. He's got plenty more games on the horizon as well. Come on, Mo, keep hold of that, man. Especially when you're down a man with Dom off the pitch. Yes. Yeah, he's on his feet anyway, chat. That's the main thing. Ball in, big save by Ali. I say we can keep a clean sheet here today. Ali's got a big shout for man of the match tonight. It's not had much to do, but what he's done today has been crucial. That's all you can ask for him to do. The couple of opportunities he has to save them. A big opportunity in the first half with Gomez. Minter. Down the right. Stand them up, Kirkers. Oh, hopefully Minter's okay. Oh, Kirkers. Make sure he's okay, lad. Hopefully he's okay. Just one of them, really. Minter's on the ground now. He's off the pitch. But the modern day side panels, obviously. The advertising holding. Yeah, oh, he's sound now. Play. But he's one of the quickest players in the Premier League, isn't he? Yeah, Bionic Dom. Yes. Man of Steel. What was it you mentioned? Yeah, Man of Steel, Dom. He literally is. Yeah, he's on the pitch now, chat, sorry. But when it first happened, it looked like it was a bad one. But tell you what, we got away with one there, thankfully, touch wood. Have you seen some of those shounders as well? And Anna's learning, chat. As I said, he's learning. Those substitutions against Leeds absolutely killed the momentum. Just allowed Leeds to get back into the game. I'd even say, I know it's going to be difficult for the lads, but just another big 10 minutes here if we can get that out of the lads, if possible. Especially Hugo. Just need to keep hold of the ball now. So 17 minutes left here, Eds. Let's have a little look. So 2-0 still Chelsea. Ball to the far stick. Goal kick for Liverpool. Oh, there we go. And I've seen enough. He's coming on for. Does he go like for like, or does he bring off flow? Probably will be like for like, really, won't he? Try and get a bit more pressing, but yeah. Isaac needs to play, chat, doesn't he? Just get those more minutes. As we said against Inter, he's a million miles off in terms of the fitness and the real rhythm, momentum. The only way he's going to get that back, Isaac, is just playing games of football, more games of football. Because what you don't want to be doing is bringing Isaac in and then him just getting up, picking up little injuries along the way. It's a great option that Liverpool have got. isn't it, chat? We got Ekatike and we got Isaac, especially when Hugo's fully firing as well. That's all you can ask for as a supporter. Just to have those options up top. And so, mate, she's got to be offside there, referee. No, flag's not gonna. Stand them up. Don't cross ball to the far stick. Well done, Kirkes. Crucial interception to far stick. Didn't switch off. V8 to find Salah. He's got V8 on his left. Salah, it's a handball. Referee, that's handball. V8 has still got it. McAllister. Ekatike. Hugo, he sat them down. Oh, he's trying to back heel. He's trying to be clever. Oh, don't tell me he's done his hamstring as well. You're having a laugh. Go on, Tom. Oh. As Hugo literally pulled... Oh, Hugo looks... He's literally getting subbed as well. Hopefully it's just a dead leg. The work rate that lad puts in is tremendous. I think he's just signalled to the bench there as well, just to get him off. Karanoglu down the left. Don't stand him up. Well done, Virg. That's what Virg was screaming at his midfielder, just saying, asking for a bit more. It's a lovely little dink over there, Liverpool's back line there, Rutter. So Isaac and Robbo are coming on. Hugo coming off. And I think V8 is coming off as well. Yeah, both of them coming off. Played, lads. Well done, Hugo. Phenomenal performance up top today. Tremendous performance from the Frenchman. So, chat, we've got Robbo coming on. That will be and you got Isaac coming on as well. Would be nice if Isaac can get a goal as well, chat. Would be nice indeed. Ball over the top, down the left. Sorry there, chat. Brighton were nearly in there. That's fully locked in. Go on, Liverpool down the left. Yeah, because there was so much space down that right-hand channel there. But it'll be interesting. All the cameras will be on Mo, of course, after the full-time whistle. Obviously, hopefully it's not goodbye to Mo. But we're not really privy to, obviously, the conversations at Liverpool at the top end of the pitch, are we? Well, the behind closed doors. But it'll be sad if it is Mo's last time ever in a Liverpool shirt. Obviously, Arnett coming out yesterday saying that he wants Mo to stay, and just more or less demonstrating to every Liverpool fan, if Mo's flying, then obviously if he's in full confidence, there's no one better down that right hand side in world football when he's in the top of his game. That's a foul on Jones. Well done, lads. 10 minutes left to go here, Eds. Yeah, and chat, I don't know if you've seen I haven't got the full interview or whatever anyway, but there was a couple of comments that I was a bit surprised by. Obviously, John Arisa just speaking about Milos Kerkez as well this week. And John had obviously done really well for Liverpool, but I think obviously Milos, was he 22, 23? Still got plenty of years ahead of him as well. And chat, if I remember right, I think when Andy Robbo signed from Hull, Robbo was he like 25, 26, was he? When we signed him. So obviously Kerkez is a couple of years behind Robbo in terms of when he come into Liverpool. But he's still got a lot of maturing to do, Milos, in terms of his game. Still learning, and there's no bigger club really to learn in world football, especially if you have a bad game at Liverpool and you're down the left hand side, you'll get punished. But that's where he's going to learn, and that's where he's going to develop, and especially you've got no other better, especially over the last 5-6 year period over in the Premier League. Even though Robbo's performances have dipped to the level in which him and Trent were doing year on year, but that was expected as the later Andy Robbo got on in terms of his career. He was lost not a lot of his pace, but a fair chunk, good 15-10 yards as well. But Freddy's coming on. He's getting 8 minutes today. Well played, Dom. Absolute. That's Liverpool's future captain there, Reds. Dominic Szoboszlai. Well done, lad. Well done. Well done. Another big shift for Dominic Szoboszlai. Well, thankfully, chat, if you're just coming from work or whatnot, Szoboszlai is back up to full fitness now. It looked like he did sustain a big injury, but thankfully he's managed to run it off, which is a big positive. On the pitch. 5 minutes left to go here, Reds. Yeah. 83rd minute. Chiesa. So we've just got to stick in here now. Concentration levels. This is where the biggest learning from today's come from Liverpool team as well, Reds. Of course, getting 2-0 up, but I think in terms of Liverpool long term, next couple of weeks, next couple of months as well, it's just that concentration levels really need to be at the forefront and paramount really with regards to the focus. That's one thing that's been very telling with this Liverpool side this season, is sometimes when the concentration levels do dip, certainly they did against Leeds United as well, being 2-0 up in that game. It was a combination of poor subs and a combination of just lack of concentration, just switching off. And even if you switch off for 2 minutes in the Premier League, you'll literally be behind, given the quality on show from all teams. And even Brighton today, you see that Gomez opportunity just after half time. Maka, hopefully Maka's okay. He's just former side Brighton, obviously. Reefer. Let's have a look at this. Oof. Yeah, he's landed hard there on the side there, McAllister. Hopefully he's okay. But Liverpool's players have certainly been in the wars today. Not in anything malicious, apart from the Gomez challenge from Brighton. That was the only the challenge that really should have really had a little look from VAR. Yeah, and he's got big shoes to fill as well, though. Reds. Certainly, if he is to become a better left back than Andy Robbo as well, then I think we'll have an absolute gem on our hands, really. But as I say, if Robbo is departing in the summer or come at the end of his contract, obviously he's comes to the end of his deal this season, isn't he? So, and I think Kirk has mentioned that in his interview, his very first one for Liverpool. James Milner's coming on. That you mentioned, obviously he's learning from one of the best left backs in Europe. I know everyone go, Robbo's rubbish now. He's not. He still does a solid job out there, really, but not with the loads of like the big energy in which he once did have for Liverpool. But I'm telling you now, I've said for years, Robbo will end up going to Celtic. He ends up being the captain of Celtic the end of the season, and I think it's a move that he certainly does deserve. Obviously, captain's the Scotland national side anyway. Certainly be good to see Robbo leading his national side out in the World Cup as well. That's certainly exactly what he deserves as well. Ball into the box. Great defending there by Ibu. It's more better by Ibu there, man. Well done. 87th minute. He's focused at the back, and that's what I want to be seeing Ibu. Just pointing to his head, just telling everyone to focus. That's it, lads. You've got to be as hungry as you are for every Liverpool player as you were in the first minute to the back end of the game as well. Because that's the way Liverpool get up the top end of the pitch, where we start converting all of our opportunities, but especially not just scoring the goals, but from a backline perspective, being switched on as well. And as soon as we do that on a more regular basis, we'll start flying up the table. Ball in, cleared. Well done, lads. You want to be winning that ball there. Yeah, prime Robbo. For a good, I'd say 4 or 5 years, Robbo. Obviously, it was the back end of, obviously, you'd had Marcelo in that era. Obviously wasn't in Robbo's era, but I think after the Marcelo era, I think some of the best left backs over the last 4 or 5 year period have been, obviously, say, Theo Hernandez, Alphonso Davies. He's just been decimated with injuries, but if Alphonso didn't have injuries, he was a bit more consistent. But Andy Robbo, certainly was a good 2-3 years that no one really come close to him down that left-hand channel. Certainly, obviously, you look at Manchester City's back line as well over the years. But obviously, they very much adapted the Arsenal approach, haven't they? Where they're playing centre halves as full backs now. So, but Trent and Robbo were just unstoppable. Robbo was the benchmark for a lot of European left backs anyway for a long time. Yeah, Milner's on. Ball out switched. Kanoglu. Oh, yeah. The Turkish fullback just putting that over the bar. It's... You never know what, like, he's so good. And apologies to any Turkish Brighton fans or Turkish Liverpool fans on my pronunciation on the obviously the Brighton fullback anyway. Very two-footed, play down the left and play on the right as well. 8 minutes. 8. Fair enough. Wow. Yeah, just see it out, Reds. 8 minutes here, Reds. Right, also just saying that we should be done. But yeah, 8 minutes, Reds. Where's he got that here? Hmm. Eight minutes, Chas. What are we chatting? What chat we? Corner taken quickly by Robbo. It was a certain other scouser there, wasn't it? Clearance. Go on, Mo. Go on, Mo. Counter attack here. There's a breakaway from Chiesa inside the penalty box. Get your head up, Salah's the far stick. Salah, oh! Over the bar. Oh, Mola. Tell you what a ball that was by Fede. Salah, he's lying down there. Unlucky there, Mo, lad. Still got another 6 minutes to go, Mo. You can get another hat trick. Plenty of time. But there we go. I was going to put that on the back of that chat. Lovely ball by Fede to find him. Oh, he's just put too much on that. Too much uplift on that. Over the bar. In a bit like that. And there we go. Hopefully Mo does well for the Egypt. Needs a lot of help from his teammates as well. But Chas, it was only a couple of months ago I checked Salah's record for Egypt. It's tremendous. Like, we know how good he's been for Liverpool. Ricocheting for Brighton. Cleared. But even still, got away with that one, Reds. But even still, it was good to actually see Liverpool's back line not panicking. Even when that ball got played in, no one was panicking. Everyone was just standing firm. Come on here. Switch on here, Reds. Chat, do you know where they've got 8 minutes from, if I'm being honest? Or am I just completely forgetting some of the stuff in the second half? We've had the goals. Obviously, you had Dom going down. You had, obviously, Joe Gomez going down as well. I suppose you had Maka going down, but like, even still, they went down for that long. There's another player down here now as well. That's what Arnie Slot's saying as well. I'll behave, Welbeck. It's just a bit of cramp. I think Kirkes, I'm not surprised Kirkes has got bloody cramp. Hasn't stopped running. Well done, lad. I think it's Kirkes. Or was it Curtis? Yeah, it's Kirkes. Yeah, But subs are only 30 seconds, aren't they? Chat, easy man in a match today. I think it is. Ekatike, chat, get your man in the matches in. Hugo Ekatike, tell ya. Speak to Gags in a little minute as well, but yeah, it's just great to have, especially when your forward lads are finishing the chances. That's one thing that Liverpool really struggled with over the last couple of months, really, is just obviously conceding goals, but if you're scoring goals at the top end of the pitch, another back-to-back double as well, chat. Let's not forget, Ekatike got 2 against Leeds United as well, didn't he? Hold on. So, Isaac needs a goal, man. So, chat, man of the match. I'm going to go Ekatike. Tremendous game. But the lads in midfield have done a job again. That's exactly what we wanted from them. Be fuming about that though, Mr. Wunmi. Salah on the counter attack. There's a 3-on-2. Play Robbo Mo. Oh no. That should be 3-0 to Liverpool. Doesn't matter. Salah could have got another easy assist there, really. He played it, but it was just a bit too overhit. We better not concede here. Salah tell you what, Salah could have easily come away with at least a hat-trick of contributions today. We'll see goals, assists, the absolute lot, really. But chat, good to see Liverpool showing a bit more better consistency. We're still a million miles away from what we want to be playing in it in terms of our peak form, peak fitness as well. But that will eventually arrive at Liverpool. But just got to keep our heads open, just keep on working hard and keep on grafting as well. He's offside there. Well done, Liverpool. Just in the But yeah, chat, I'll be joining Gags in a minute or so's time anyway. But heads, if you are new around here to Anfield Index, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Do drop a like on the video as well. And yes, I will be back midweek again. I think we got more football. But yeah, that is referee full-time whistle. Come on. And that is, get in, Liverpool 2-0. Happy days there, Reds. A huge win for the mighty Reds. It's exactly what we want. It's exactly what we ordered, really. 2 crucial, well-worked, well-finished goals from Hugo Ekatike. But Reds, I'll see you in a little second, very soon. And yeah, we'll be breaking down the game with me and Gags in a little second. But Reds, if I don't see you, enjoy the rest of your weekend. A massive thank you to everyone that has tuned in. And Reds, yeah, Liverpool have started to win games of football. Life's a lot more better with that, isn't it, Reds? Look after yourself. See you later. Ta-ra.